Good evening, folks. Welcome in if you are just coming here from watching Game 7 of the World Series. Congratulations to the Washington Nationals for somehow winning 4 games on the road in the World Series, which I don't think has ever happened before. World Series where the road team won every game, but they did it, and they did it after Bryce Harper decided that he'd rather take his talents to Philadelphia for 13 years. Just missed it, Bryce. Just missed it by 1 year. He did, of course, famously say in his introductory press conference for the Phillies that he wanted to bring a title back to DC. And it looks like he got his wish. Just wasn't part of it. So, space. I'm not going to be able to give you too long tonight. I'm a little dehydrated from all the fires out here in California and that sort of thing, but I couldn't stay away. I gotta play more Outer Worlds. It's a blast, and it's been really enjoyable so far. So let's just about done loading. Let me head over there. Here we are. All right, and we're back. Let's see, what was I doing? It's a assault rifle, yeah? Yeah, assault rifle. So we're looking for a power converter. The quest is Stranger in a Strange Land. And we got to get a power regulator. Sorry, not converter, regulator. It's important. And we got to get up to that tower in the cannery to find out where it's going to be. Now, Stranger in a Strange Land, by the way, that's a classic science fiction novel. It's by Robert Heinlein. It's a very good book. I highly recommend it. It's nothing like this, though. It says they just use the name. It has nothing to do with anything that's happening here. Oh, maybe I should buy more things. Let's buy some things. I could maybe use some heavy ammo.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
I'd love that.
Music to my ears.
That's so terrible. What an awful slogan. Alright, so let me get some of this heavy ammo. I'm going to get about 20 bullets. Actually, you know what? I'll just take it all. No reason not to, I don't think. Standard troop helmets. And, you know, we could get some better armor, maybe. Act +7. No, none of this seems too great. Let me just see if I can maybe get away with doing this first quest with my default gear and some things that I stole. So last time I managed to complete a quest before I even started it. Just from general exploration.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit? I'm not holding
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's worth a huge amount of experience, so I got a level from it, and I just need a little bit more for another level. Maybe I could get it just by kind of exploring here. The cannery. I guess I gotta go in there. The tower is? That's the tower.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Yeah, it sounds like everything's just real peachy here. You know what the Vicar Max really needs? Like, he doesn't need a spaceship. He needs, like, Duolingo or something. I bet that owl can get him reading some heretical texts real fast. Let's see. Lost hours must be compensated. Oh, so you read if you're in trouble paying for your sick leave. Great. That's good.
Miss Holcomb, are you the grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Scandalous.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Yeah, let's see. Well, our power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be crime, so let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
You say... I don't know, what should we say? Mostly abandoned? Do we want to hear about how it's mostly abandoned? Or just hear about the plant? I don't know that, I think Hubert might not care who or what's there, so let's hear about the plant.
The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Let's see. Should we ask what I need to do, or talk about marauders? Marauders aren't people. Tell me what to do. It's,
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Ah, I see.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
And if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Hey, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this guy. On the surface, it seems like what he wants me to do is not a very good thing. But what if it is actually better for them, and he's just... I don't think he cares about these people.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah, Parvati looks
Great.
cool. I'll take her.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Excellent. Perfect.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, let's see. Companions. You gain a companion. There are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Combat. Their skills enhance your skills. That seems good. Increase your carrying capacity. Unlock special companion abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more in the companion ledger. Oh, we will. And we will also get this level up too. Some people require another thing before they'll assist you. Check your quest log for dependencies. Alright, let's get in here. Come on over, Parvati. No, really, come on in. We're going down. There you are. Alright, let's talk.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Yeah, let's... Well, here's the thing with the deserters and the like.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Yeah, no.
You got a minute?
Let's talk.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
About the... yeah. It didn't strike me as the most honest soul.
He ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Yeah, it's, town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about.
Sure do.
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Yeah, I met him.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
But, yeah, let's talk to
Thanks,
him.
mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
What's that like in French? Anyways, my suspicion is that what Mr. Thompson has asked us to do is not a very good thing indeed. And he might be right that it could theoretically help these people, but it could also extremely, not so theoretically, get them killed. It's less good. Significantly. So, alright, so we got this. This is nice. Gotta think about what we want to do here. Well, first let's see what Parvati's like. It's got her own ledger, right? There she is. Okay. Companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions, skill, stats, effects, and gear. Also change how they behave. Okay. Follow distance. Oh, there's a lot of things you can mess with here. Got a pistol. Got a hammer. He's got a lightning hammer. I like this gal. Getting a lightning hammer? Hell yeah. Alright, oh, she got better armor than I do. Maybe I should get some armor. That's what she's like. And her perks, not available, but she does sneaky, healthy, boisterous. What's her health like? 532. I'm at 684? Something like that. Stay close to the player. Follow at a moderate distance. Weapon. Primarily attacks with melee weapons. Mixed. Alright. I think I kind of want her to go around... She's aggressive, yeah? Always engages in attacks when the player enters combat. I think I'm just gonna have her run around with a hammer and smash people. That seems appropriate. Yeah. Yes. Smashing. Alright. Let's mess around with some skills. Heavy weapons. I believe we've got some heavy weapons that we were using. This thing's heavy. Long. Oh no, these are long guns. Okay, what governs long guns? Oh, it's also ranged, so that's good. We can put some points in here. And where else do we want to put some points? Well, in theory, I could maybe get... Yeah, I don't know. It's more medical? Science? Oh, I'm getting plus 15 because I got Parvati. Nation suit, hibernation suit. Just throw in a couple points down there. Toss one into stealth as well. Great. Alright, so tactical time dilation, we can disable people's limbs. That's very Fallout. So I basically get how that works. Now then. 50% XP up from companion kills. Fast travel encumbered. I kind of like this recharge rate. That seems good. The walk speed seems good. Lowering the durability loss seems important, though. Man, it's a little tough. It's 2 more levels till I get another one. But I think I would like... this to recharge faster. That seems... Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with. Alright, so... Let's go back and talk with Vicar Max. Oh, she's got a name.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Oh, you're just a riot. See ya. Yeah, I don't really need a whole lot of that in my life. Let's maybe go over here a little bit.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery.
So can I just
This is
use
where the
this?
magic happens? Well, science. But it still happens.
Just reopen trouble tickets. Oh, this is Parvati's place. I see. So if she's here and this is her place, does that mean I can just can we just take this?
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
Well, then I'll take this too. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I'm not gonna steal your food though. That's messed up. I don't need this. I don't need your food. Right then. Repair. That's right. I don't really have many parts, but my stuff is still mostly fine. More or less fine. I'll live for now. What are my weapons? One-handed melee. Tech skills 5. Okay, so maybe I can get a helmet. Back to the shop, buy a helmet. Where is Mr. Max? Constable. No, we don't want to go to the cops. That's not good. Yeah, Hubert can get his own food. He'll just kill something and eat it.
If you're falling sick, I
Remember,
don't
he
want
had Petra. He was on the same team as Petra for all that time. So I'm sure he's learned how to hunt. Right.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
I feel like these two have the same face. Vicar Max, you're back. What is up?
I'll meet you on the ship when you're ready to depart from Emerald Vale, Captain.
I got some questions.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Well, I'm not saying it's genocide, but it might be.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of them?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Depends on, yeah, it depends on how well a leader can provide.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
What do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is this even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are.
Well, I don't think either of these other choices get us anything else that's useful, so, huh. Well,
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That is extraordinarily awful, but she doesn't seem too worse for wear about it.
Could be. Reckon I'll never know. You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yeah, is it supposed
I
to be
know,
clean?
Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Yeah, never been much
I think
religion
there's
myself.
something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission.
Alright, let's roll. So I feel where she's coming from about the, being used and lived in and that sort of thing. I'm often told, oh, you need to clean up your desk, make it look spotless, da 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 da. But it always weirds me out when I see a clean desk. Like, somebody works there, right? Like, there's somebody who spends, their 8 hours a day making stuff happen there. And when it looks like nobody's there at all, that's just weird. It doesn't seem right. I feel exactly where Parvati's coming from. Alright, so we're gonna go over here this way. Really hoping that we don't end up killing everybody. That would be not a good way to start the game off. Mantisaur, oh boy. I don't really want to run into this thing, it looks pretty nasty. The creatures in this game are kind of cool and weird. You want to run into it? It's gonna eat you, man. You're gonna be super dead. Well, I guess unless you have Thor's hammer, which she does. I guess that's okay. All right, geothermal plants. Geothermal plants. Where that be? Oh, all the way up here. Alright, well, I guess we're going around the other way. And I'm kind of regretting not taking the walking speed perk right about now. We're certainly going on a nice, leisurely adventure. Which one is this? Oh, the shotgun. Yeah, I don't want the shotgun right now. See if I can sneak up. Yeah, that dog doesn't need money. The dog. Still kind of amazed at how nice this place looks. Oh, there's some lava. That's good stuff. I'm gonna go over there at some point. There's a volcano on this planet. I guess it's almost like Hawaii. Kind of a bootleg capitalist hell Hawaii. Alright, and yeah, on the way we could run into all sorts of interesting fellows. Let's hang out by this tree, though. This tree looks cool. Hopefully it's not full of bees. This is what happens to me in games like this. I get distracted easily. There's some dudes. Now, I'm not in the mood for murder right now. I just made... I just made a new friend. I don't want to ruin her opinion of me by, immediately resorting to wanton murder. But, I mean, marauders, they're not real people. Armor parts, great. There's probably so much stuff in here. Get him, Parvati. Get him with the Thor hammer. Yeah! Get him over the head.
We made it!
Parvati, you almost died. You alright? What's your health regen like? Going alright. Going alright. Skin tall stats. Spacer's choice. Hardened. Armor rating plus 10. Last 15 seconds. Well, that's fascinating. And all these things are ours now. That's good. Yes. Oh yeah, hand all of this stuff. Light machine gun. Here's my heavy gun that uses light ammo. Yes. 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 Just got the updated Steam library. Oh yeah, that's right. They changed how a bunch of this stuff is laid out, didn't they? It's got like animated GIFs and stuff. Free armor. Who needs to buy armor? Not me. You gotta save money in this apocalyptic space future from hell. Oh, I think this explodes. Yeah, there's all sorts of explosives around here, so that's a little scary. Hello! My new house. This is Space Cribs. Let's see. Theories. Must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Much as I appreciate the board and the frontier they've opened, Halcyon and all the other colonies that rim the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves. The Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate. Oops. Speak the art of the whole colonial system. Still think you're wrong about this history. Discover the skip drive. It's not what gave Earth Directorate power of corporations. The high costs of the war. Oh, of course there was a war. There's always a war when this stuff happens. It's going to be the same when Cyberpunk comes out. You're good and healed up, Parvati. Excellent. Ready for the next round of Marauder Murder. This is kind of a neat place. all this then? Oh, I'm not high enough level to use this pistol. Is that what it is? What is this? It's an energy weapon, so that's cool. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this sword. Hubert would never use swords. He does use a lot of magic. Assault rifle, light machine gun, hunting rifle, and an energy weapon. Yes. Gonna try out this energy weapon in live combat, where it will be the most dangerous. Hubert has used a sword. I had him use a spear, but it's not because he was going to use a spear. He just had to learn how to use spears so he could get his horse certification. And he cheated on that too. Like, he hexed the professor, the proctor rather. Picking up all these potions, though, this is going to be useful. So how exactly does this work? Simultaneously quickly cheat and enhance abilities. Okay. So I can go into my menu and just use this. Mind attributes +1. So if I need like a... Oh, he did... Well, he used one yesterday, but... You know, beggars can't be choosers. But now I am the chooser. I choose lasers. Laser beams. Oh, what was I just looking at? Yes, here we go. Nice. I think that's anything. See anything else? Oh, there is something else. Heavy ammo and energy cells. Perfect. Grenade launcher? Oh. Grenade launcher, you say? Weapon range. Let's see, should I get the hunting sight? You know, I kind of like the hunting rifle because I can use it with the time dilation stuff to basically get headshots or take out limbs. So I'll take that as a heavy weapon. This will be a light weapon. And this also uses heavy. But it's explosive, which I don't have. I'll give this a shot. And it's what, 231? Why is this one? Oh, this is the one I messed around with. That's right. I will just, I mean, I need to break some of this stuff down for parts. But we can do that later. Like, we're in the middle of a quest right now. I'm I'm really worried that I'm missing something else that's like vital here. And at the end of the game, after I'm done, I'll look up how other people played the game and find out that I missed a crucial item in an encampment back at the beginning. That's why I'm still just wandering around just a little bit. It is an RPG, after all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I've janked it out. That's not good. I got stuck there. Oh, obsidian. Yeah, Parvati, she's not even trying to get up here. Well, that's fine. Okay, now I'm done. I like that there's this nice highlighted train track. Alright, so check the map. There's another encampment here, or I could go through what could be, in fact, the Valley of Death. No idea what's in there. But there could be more plunder here. Why don't we go through the Valley of Death? It's a lot more direct. I'm sure nothing's terrible in here. In fact, I'm just making up the part where it's called the Valley of Death. And just because there's these weird rock formations that look like, the Titan from, Oh. So, let's save. Yeah, I did try rolling up another character earlier, but I decided, yeah, I could play it on my own. I think it's a little more fun to do this live.
Okay, gone quiet.
Yeah, we gotta be very, very quiet. And also not go anywhere near over there. In fact, the Valley of Death is seeming like a very, very bad idea. In retrospect. Second thought, maybe we should not go here. Yeah, it's a lot more fun to have my first reaction to stuff. In a game like this. Where it's more about choices you make, rather than technical play skill. Just gonna hide behind this rock. No one can see me. It's just that there's this thing like right there. Just right in the middle of the clearing. You see nothing. There's nothing here. That's right, nothing to see here. Just trying to get that box. clear, right? Not gonna come after me from all the way over there. Just awful lot of dead dudes. Oh boy, okay, that was a little scary. Perhaps we should not go through the Valley of Death on the way back. Let's go through and murder some marauders instead. Once we clear with all this. Another one over there? Primal nest. Oh yeah, I just didn't go this way. Okay. This one looks abandoned, like legit abandoned. There's no one corpses here. I may have been here before. That seems likely. Well. I'm sure something just terrible happened to them. I don't know what it could possibly be. Not the best choice. Oh my god, their corporate slogans, they're getting kind of jammed into my brain already.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
I'm sure you don't, but I would like to speak to you.
I don't know you.
No, you don't.
Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I mean, okay, but...
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Yeah.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Same. Do you have any of this?
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent.
I feel like I should try to get
Can't
these
imagine
people on
where
my
she's
side.
gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Sorry about it.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Alright, Grace seems like an alright kind of person. Now, am I thinking that this place looks pretty nice? But also, if we don't want anything bad to be attributed to us, then we may wish to help them out a little bit. Let me just check Zoe's shack before we get on there. Perhaps sounds a little strange, but... What is this? Alright, journal. No edge monitor for me, no cannery, no jumpsuits, no gloves. Writing it down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery. I don't think I'll ever have to look back and say, oh wow, I did hate it, huh? Ah, healthcare. Alright, so healthcare, still horrible in the space future. Alive, also good. Adelaide seems like a nice gal. Perhaps I've just enough power to run an aether wave, so I've been catching up on TV. Oh. Well, I hope she doesn't go and murder anybody. That'd be terrible. Oh, well, I do hope she hasn't gone, She flushed a diary page or something. Alright, I'm not gonna steal her poster. That's messed up. Not doing that. Not sleeping in this abandoned bed either. I am a little worried, though, that she might have up and joined a gang of bandits. I come from ease, free of any rules. Everybody loves Adrena time. It seems she may have made some poor choices. I think that perhaps we had better go and look for her. Ah, he's in the place I didn't go. Well, that's good. Because if I had gone in there and shot everything up, I might have completed a quest before I got it again. Perhaps I should move with some semblance of quickness. Oh, but not that much quickness. How many of them are there? 3? I'm not wasting it on him.
Hiding? You scared? Or is it? Right, you!
Space gun is not the best.
Nice one! Everyone all right?
Alright, maybe not the biggest fan of space gun. It's, very least it's not effective against these guys. We'll have to do something about this. And it's got a red number. I do wonder what's up with that. It's probably the damage type? Yeah, it's got to be damage type. You know, maybe they're just resistant to it. Well, we'll keep it for a while, but this thing, light machine gun, very good. And hunting rifle still working well for me. Grenade launcher was good too. Let's just heal up a little bit while we loot. that's gone. What else do I want to use? I'm probably fine there for now.
That was quick.
Where's the first guy that I got? That's probably... Oh no, here we go. Yeah, and if my equip load gets too high, I'll just disassemble some stuff. You're static? Like in-game static.
Got it. Inside voices.
Alright, I think maybe we should solid snake this. I don't want to do anything that might cause this NPC to get murdered. Especially if I might be the one doing it.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
All sorts of cool stuff over here. I hope nobody heard me fall off that rock. That'd be embarrassing. Oh, I got landmines. Good. That's kind of a scarecrow? Oh, good.
To hurt.
Keep falling off things. I feel like my biggest mistake here was assuming that perhaps this was a peaceful colony that had no interest in fighting. Don't look at me like that. I tried the peaceful option. I did. I'm not the one who walked in here shooting, okay? Getting the silent treatment. Oh boy. It's gonna be a long mission, huh? Anyways. Where is Miss Zoe? Here. What's up?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Not for free.
Oh, well that's a shame. I mean, I could pay you in Adrena time, but I've already bartered most of my stash over to these poor saps.
Well, they're dead now, so you can take it back.
You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Clarify something
I'm
for
great
me.
at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Oh. Uh-huh.
I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
I see. Well... Oh, well, this is good. We can use all the things that we learned against her. Plus my high persuasion skill. Let's do that.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Well, we've done it. We have saved a troubled youth with the power of Netflix. And I think that helps me to understand how space got this way. Anyways, looting. How about some good looting? Oh, that costs a lot. 3 picks. Got a cash register. Cha-ching. Spacer's shot. I don't even want to know what that stuff does. I do want to reload. I mean, now that this place is completely abandoned, that means that it's finders keepers. And much as, just like I'm the chooser, I am also the finder. This does appear to be something of a carbon copy building, but that does make sense. If you were going to make a space colony, you would want to have essentially prefabricated stuff that you could send anywhere, really. Yeah, maybe let's just blow up this landmine. Just get rid of those. I don't need to, trip on a landmine and die. That would be most unfortunate. I don't know if that Parvati is a good teammate who does not push me off of buildings. See? Trust her very much. Not shoving me off a building. Unlike the traitor Mia from Code Vein. Half my mag picks for this box. Better be good.
Wow, you got that? What do you think you're doing? '" 'Cause 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 'cause
Just leaving.
Do what you want, I guess.
In what way was that a crime? You know what? She's going back home right now. And then we are coming here. Coming back here. And not doing crime because it's abandoned. And space-time law says that if it's abandoned, then it is salvageable. And we were going at a greater rate of speed than I was previously. Oh, I missed a little bit of looting over there. See, that one was abandoned, not a crime. Let's chat with Grace.
What is it?
Doctor coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Well.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Cash money?
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Yes. I will. Email makes the best gear for your friends and family. Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can get a new perk. Great. Deserter's reputation has increased. Let's... Parvati. How's your stuff doing? Still mint condition, even though she's been smashing in people's heads. Takes real good care of that hammer. Alright. 30% health. Threat generation. Sneaky, minus 30 threat generation. Bonus support in engineering, plus 10 engineering. I think that I want the engineering. I mean, that's why you have an engineer around, right? Is for engineering. Yes. Doesn't need ranged weapons. Probably could use this, could use this. Yeah, there's plenty of good stuff to get. And one of the neat things is that I don't think think it's possible to get everything in this game. I heard that there's a level cap. I don't know what it is, but if you're only getting companion perks, every 5 levels, then they can't really double up on levels without completely running out of stuff. As for me, I think I would like... Oh, my engineering is basically at 50 for checks. That's nice. Okay, let's get to 20 in sneak. Since I start a lot of battles by, crouching down and sniping somebody, that seems like it's probably worth it. Oxyl provides bonus armor rating while holding a melee weapon. Oh, perfect block. mean, I'm not even using melee weapons, so that's not the best. But I will get more points over here. Get more dialogue. I do think I should always be upgrading my dialogue skills as much as I can. Important to be able to talk your way through, out of stuff, through stuff, etc. So then I guess next level I'll do some guns, and either more dialogue or some science. Let's see, deserters are now agreeable. Oh, really? Just for helping them out with a runaway? Reputation. Agreeable. Friendly to this faction, vendor prices reduced by 5%. Well, okay. Let me get back to this other area. Gotta get a healthy jog going on. Maybe a little bit of jump. I see the gravity's a bit lower on this planet than it is on Earth. You can kind of tell when you jump, it's a little floaty. You can really extend your jump on things like that, which I like a lot. That's cool. Nice atmospheric touch. It's like a great place. Small electrical motor.
Clever.
Just give me all the stuff. It's mine now. And has Miss Zoe left yet? Yes, she's gone. Alright, so what did I just get there? Jeweled ring. I'm not gonna let you buy a spaceship. Alright, so this is just stuff I can sell. Cool. Let's look at this thing, though. My hibernation suit's getting a little beat up. I want to see if there's anything worth using over here. This thing's perhaps starting to get a bit suspect. What is where are my skills at for tech? So I won't necessarily lose anything if I were to upgrade my armor. I'd only get 1 point. You know, more stealth. Yeah, I like more stealth. Ah, this. Let's put that in the bag. And, you know, why not? can always switch if I need to. And the nice thing is some of those game conventions of being to go in the menu whenever you want and do things is... it's very handy. Allows for some strategies that are unrealistic but useful. Need a lot of robots here. Just regular Dr. Wily. And all these robots. That's a lie. That's landmine. Remember when I said I definitely wasn't going to just walk into a landmine and hurt myself? That was a stupid thing to say. Ah, okay. We'll just have a nice leisurely walk back. I do wonder about my scavenging skills sometimes when I keep walking by that one place and finding something new every time. Alright, well surely this place has got a shop. Clear out some inventory space. I mean, I would think this place has a shop. Who shop? Perhaps not. Just, no, you're just going to sleep.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Let's not talk to Thomas. He sounds weird. Oh, this place is cool. Okay, we're not stealing. Oh, not stealing.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
Got this TARDIS column here. Nope.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Well.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... you got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Alright, well, I guess I have to break it to her.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You'll, this.
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Well, I don't really want to get nasty with her, because she's a nice person. But
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
well,
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
oh, I wouldn't accuse myself of being a hero. I'll think about that.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Now, the thing is, at this point, my conscience is you.
Where are we headed?
She likes trees. Such a nice place. Now, I'm not going to explore it too deeply, because if I do, I'll start trying to steal things again, and, you know, I like these people. I don't really want to rob them. Except Thomas, maybe. Oh, he's got the workbench. Of course he's got the workbench. Let's talk to Thomas.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, how are you? Hi, hello.
I hate this guy already.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'm from space.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
It ain't philosophy, Thomas.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Well, then you need to put some points into the lying skill, or into the science skill. I mean, I've got a high enough engineering to deal with this. Let's,
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
I will, about the 3rd.
I wish I knew. I wager the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the 3rd's gone, I can't say.
I'll let him know.
Would you? I'd be grateful. What's on your mind?
See if he'll tell me about the geothermal plant. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Luck, mostly. Nothing's needed serious repairing yet. Nothing's broken down that we can't just replace with something scavenged from the outskirts. Oh, I can swap out a water filter or charge up a battery and go on pretending I know what I'm doing, but the moment I'm asked to do any real engineering, I'm in trouble.
Okay, how about this workbench? Can I use this? I can. Alright, first we gotta break some stuff down. $16.12 light, 24.8. Alright, well the tactical seems better than this. Break that. Saber. So that assault rifle. This thing's all messed up. I want to make sure that I get a bunch of weapon parts to work with. I could sell some other things. I need more armor parts than anything else. And then repair. It's a light machine gun that's kind of my issue here. Let's maybe tinker it. Yeah. We'll upgrade the machine gun a little bit. Have any mods? No. Alright, a shop. Shop could be very good. Oh, they got landmines too. So I feel like the game is setting up what is essentially the trolley problem. Where there will be a literal switch that I have to pull one way or the other. And someone's town is hosed, depending on which one I choose. But I honestly don't know what I'm going to do until I get there. I mean, Hubert is a friend to the oppressed. Especially if they're oppressed by the church. Yeah, this seems like it's probably a shop. Definitely Garcia, what do you have to say?
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
What are you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Oh. Oh, it's food. Fiber, space shorts revolver. Uses heavy Vulcan ammo, that's bizarre. It's like an asteroid. I will sell all my junk. Plus 200% natural health regeneration, lasts 2 minutes. Makeshift low pressure suit. Yes. This seems agreeable. Beanie thick. Girdle, I beanie thick. That's so stupid. Oh boy. I'll buy banana. Then, so let's re-equip. I want 4 and 9, and I'll change that to 9 and 9. I've been getting beat up pretty badly in all these fights, and partially that's because I never dodge, and partially that's because Hubert is made of tissue paper. Oh, that's right, I was going to sell some weapons.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout, too. Something I can help you with?
Yes.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
I want to sell weapons. You know, if nothing else, I can arm this colony. Like, there's no prime directive in this game. There's no one to stop me from selling them all these weapons that I'm not going to use. I like this hammer. But I will leave the hammer into, good friend. And that should lower my equipment weight as well. Machine gun. Oh, this is a long gun. Tactical shotgun. That's a little surprising. Heavy weapon, long gun, handgun. Maybe I'll switch over to this if I need a less beat-up weapon. Oh, I should check the map. Alright, so what is this now? Quests. This is it over here? You know, you'd kind of think that it would be, if it's a geothermal plant, that it would be, you know, in the mountains, where it's all lava filled and stuff. Oh well. Oh, it's almost 11. Okay, that said, I think that's gonna need to be left for another night. It's getting a little late. Tomorrow's Halloween, which I have plans. So I don't know if or when I'll be back tomorrow night. So as much as I would like to continue tomorrow night or play Luigi's Mansion, get some spooky game in, I don't know that that's going to happen. Just throw a save down here. But I definitely got to get all the sleep that I can get tonight. So I'm going to run myself ragged over the next couple days, I think. And just give that a save. Oh. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I'll head to bed. Well, I hope everybody had fun with Outer Worlds tonight. The game is still really, really good. Liking it a lot. It's hard for me to be evil. Like, I am often trying to be a jerk, but it's just tough. Thievery, though. Thievery I'm pretty good at. Alright. More of this later, I think. And I will see you next time.